Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO video. And today, I'm going to show you guys my brand new custom LEGO car carrier train car. So let's get started. So, this train car I made not too long ago. This was based on the 60336 freight train set, which had a car carrier in it. And I didn't want to buy that one because it's a little expensive, so I decided to just make my own. And I had two of these split level bases because I got the 60282 Fire Command unit set twice. So I decided to take the since I already got it once, I decided to get another one. And then when I made a video about it, which you guys should go check out. Once I made a video about it, I would take it apart and then use the other half to make the base. So that's what I did. And then I also made 3 cars to go with it, which were not too difficult to make. I just need to figure out what I was going to make. I made a convertible, SUV, and a pickup truck. Before we get to the cars, we're gonna first look at the train car. So, of course, as I said, I'm using a split level base. I'm using the 6x16 split level base plates instead of doing the full. So I'm using 2 halves of those and connecting my 2x16 in the middle so that they're nice and strong together. Instead of doing the full 6x34 base, which is 2 studs longer, I decided to do this. So this can raise up and down like this. The top level can do this. It's supported by these 4 Technic beam pieces that are angled and make this shape. I would have done these in light bluish gray, but I only had 2, so I just used the red ones that I had because I have like what, 6 or 8, somewhere around there, because I got a lot of these from many different sets. So yeah, and then I connected them at the bottom with 1x1 Technic bricks. 1x1 Technic bricks in dark bluish gray with a half Technic pin, half of a Technic pin, and the other half a Technic axle, so that this can go into that. And then up here, I just did the 1x2 plate with on the top with the Technic pins. So yeah. And they can fit up to 3 cars on here, so 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Which, the ones on the top could just drive up. Since it's a ramp, they could just drive up. The ones on the bottom, you would have to get this down, and then have a forklift bring the car up, drop it in there. And then raise that up, and then it can be on its way. So yeah. And you might be wondering, well, how are you going to get the cars onto there? Well, of course, it would be a ramp. So we have this ramp here, which I used a magnet buffer because I had one left over. I had an extra one, and I didn't know what I was going to do for it, so I decided to use it here. So I decided to use it for a buffer so that not only will it stop it from going any further, it would also hold on to it so it wouldn't go anywhere. And then, of course, it has these spaces in here so that it can be attached to on train tracks. So you can see it'll be attached right there. And it's exactly level with the buffers that are on the bogies. If it's not that strong, you just gotta do this. Once you hear that click, it's very strong. And then, of course, we got the ramps that go up, which I connected with these glider plates that are inverted. And then, of course, we got these bar pieces with clips so that it can be clipped onto. And they can raise up and down, but I don't really think they will be raised up and down. So if we put the ramp down, we can drive our cars up And there's these gaps here so that the cars can get on here and actually stay in place. So yeah. And you can also fit only 2 cars if you want, or of course you can go up to 3, which is the maximum. So yeah, and then you can raise this up, and then you have to either do this part first before you put this down, or you do it after this goes up, which is where you put this card in the bottom. So you put this down, get the forklift, bring the car up, put it in there, raise that back up, and then it'll be on its way. Alright, let's go over the cars now. So the cars I made custom with the bases here that are in dark bluish gray, 4x12 car bases. The one that I made first was the convertible, the white convertible, the piece that I had. Nothing much. So yeah. It's nothing much. So then we got a pickup truck in red. So it's not a big cab, it's a 1-person cab. This would be like the 2-person cab instead of the 4-person cab that of pickup truck that I actually have. Well, it's not my truck, it's my parents' truck. But yeah. And then of course we got the bed, tailgate, which does go down, ball hitch. So yeah, just a typical red pickup truck that you would see. So we drive it up the ramp, and it goes up there. And then the SUV, which is actually directly the exact same thing as I did for my, Fire Chief car in Station 1. It's the exact same build. Except since I didn't have any 1x1 tiles in red, I did 1x1 round tiles in transparent red. So yeah. And then of course, instead of it being dark bluish gray down here, I did red. So that it would match the front bumper, which is in red. So yeah. Of course, all these can be removed with the top, besides the convertible, because it doesn't have a top. I mean, it does, it's just down there. So yeah, and then of course it has back storage. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I might be doing a tutorial on this. 2 separate tutorials. They're not going to be episode 8, part 1, part 2. It's going to be episode 8, episode 9 for tutorials. So I'm probably going to do the episode 8, the cars, episode 9, the train car, and the buffer. I don't know, maybe I will. That's up to me if I want to do it, but I think I will, so yeah. So that's pretty much it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.